delicious.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of wine.
Okay, well, that was the first thing that anybody heard. So I'm glad you're enjoying it. Also, guys, sorry you were late. Omar was shaving.
No, Lauren was shaving
his legs. I don't need to shave my legs. I already shaved. Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Yeah, so I'm going to start here by asking you some questions about, because there's a lot of like back and forth right now about this Google notification I got earlier about the subpoena.
Yeah.
And so I just wanted to ask you some stuff about that, because people have been messaging me and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. I don't even know if this is real.
Let us begin.
It certainly seems to be.
Well, let us just say this. I want people to be officially aware that I'm kind of.
Why do you sound like you're about to preach a sermon to me right now? Huh?
You know, I've been accused of that like my whole life. Like whenever I start speaking, like people say I sound like a preacher. Oh, well, I mean, yeah,
usually you're on mute.
I am in a mood.
Yeah. Okay, go.
I have a lot of adrenaline coursing through my veins. I feel like
I don't think that's adrenaline, man. I think that's
all the smoke.
VAL, but okay.
And well, I have a lot of thoughts about this renewed motion for restraining order. And well, we got a lot to get to, but you had a question for me about fake subpoenas.
Not about fake subpoenas. I don't know if it's what I'm saying is like, I don't know if it's like how would that be a phishing scam though? There's nothing to like click on to like steal my information.
I'll say this.
You know what I'm saying?
It appears I saw what you're talking about. Without a Crystal Ball came out and on her Instagram published a copy of it. It was just basically
she changed her mind. Also, guys, I don't know if you saw that. She changed her mind. She said, "No, this is legit."
Oh, it's legit. If it's legit,
yeah, there's a couple people now.
It was a general subpoena of Google, not of you individually, seeking contact information of specific creators, and you were one of them. Maybe she was one other, and there was multiple others. I was not named in there, so like I was saying before, I must not be.
Oh, you got to be a little more provocative.
I know I got to be a little more one-sided in my analysis. I can't be so objective all the time. Also curious to know if they subpoenaed Ask Two Lawyers, because, you know, they're way too objective for that kind of a thing. But yeah, we had a whole discussion about it earlier. If they want, well, I don't know what they're looking for. It seems like they're just looking for your contact info for now. Whether or not you get hit with something more robust in the future, let me know, and we will deal with it at the opportune time, or at an opportune time.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. Like I said, if it's real, it's real. I just don't want to.
If they want my communications, I showed. You know what? I sent you a text message, hoping that they subpoena my records so I could send them that text message.
I'm aware of that, and I know what you're talking about.
I want all the smoke. I want it all. Do it. Subpoena my ass. I got something for you. Anyway,
you don't want to do that to me, man. I'm the opposite. Like, you don't want to fuck with this right now. I was so mad earlier.
Oh Lord, just take a deep breath. You'll be okay. I promise you'll be fine.
I'm good now. It's been like 6 hours.
I know. I mean that was just something to you know. It is nothing to be of. It is of no. What am I trying to say? It is of no measure of concern. I'm speaking in these weird terms. I feel like I have too much adrenaline going right now, and it's causing me to mince my words.
I don't think it's the adrenaline. I think it's the wine.
Oh no, I've been on one since about 3 p.m. this afternoon. I've been on one. I've just been going. There's been a lot going on.
In retrospect, I understand. Okay. Wait, what were you doing at 3 p.m.?
I was talking to you, and then I was talking to others.
And you were just getting drunk while doing that?
Oh no, that's I was not getting drunk at all. I learned of the Laura Owens stuff, and then I had multiple conversations with multiple people, and it got me all hot and bothered. What could I say?
All I heard is you talk to people other than me, and I am jealous. So, all right.
I mean, we could have. Oh, never mind. I was about to go so wrong.
Do it after this.
The time. After.
No, we can wait 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Just hold that thought.
We're taking over-unders on whether or not this is actually going to take 30 minutes, by the way.
Probably not. Honestly, this is going to be a short one tonight. There's nothing to read or anything like that. There's nothing really.
No, there's just all kinds of
There's nothing
thoughts
really
that I
new to
have.
go over.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean, she
first of
waited till
all,
the day of. Like, this was the
could I
last
just
day
say
she
this?
could do it, right?
Let me just, yes,
Yeah.
today was the deadline. Let me just say this.
Yeah.
I've been covering this case now since about April of last year. And in that time, I feel like I have been more fair to Laura Owens than any content creator out there. I have refrained from speaking derogatorily or negatively about her. I have resisted the temptation to go all in on her and pick on her because everybody else was doing that. They don't need me to jump on the pile, right? I'm not a pile jumper. And so all of my
You can just
ire
call me by
was,
name, bro. It's fun.
well, I mean, it wasn't just you. It was, I mean, Dave Neal, it was Megan Fox.
I mean,
it
I
was,
did put on a red sweater and a wig a bunch of times, so it's
yeah,
a little.
I mean, she was getting a lot of that.
Yeah.
I didn't feel a need to put on a red sweater or a wig. I've been.
I'll give you mine. It's fine.
I mean, I haven't been nice, but I feel like I've been fairly deferential. I've been like maybe sensitive to the fact that she may have a mental illness. I've been sensitive to the fact that she might have other issues. And all of my ire has been reserved for David Gingras because he was an easy target, low-hanging fruit for me. And he was a guy that could stand up for himself. I don't feel the need to like go and pick on people that are not attorneys and just shit on them the entire time. That's just not who I am. And I feel like my talents would be wasted doing that. But now we're in a position where I can't pretend that I don't know what I know. Like all of the evidence is out there. It's on the Padlet. It's in the Reddit. Her case is well documented. There is evidence going back to 2014 that she is a criminal extortionist, fraudster, that she's victimized multiple men using the court system to demonize and ruin multiple men's lives. And, you know, Mike Marraccini is one, Greg Gillespie, Clayton Eckert, and apparently there are others that are going to be the subject of this criminal litigation. And so here we are at a point in time where she kind of has hit rock bottom. 7 felony counts via felony indictment, facing charges up to 33 and a half years in Maricopa County. And she's been all quiet. It's all been all quiet on the Western Front over there in Laura Owens' camp. And you were thinking that, oh, maybe that she has actually a real attorney now. Her criminal defense attorney is doing his job and keeping her quiet and advising her properly. And we were thinking that this is all going to go unwashed. But quietly, many of you out there have been wondering, is she going to renew the thing against Mike Marraccini? And I was saying, no, that'd be the stupidest thing for her to do.
You always think that there's going to be a line with these people, and I keep telling you there's not.
Yeah, but even so, even if
every time
Lauren left to her own devices, didn't care. At the very least, I felt like now she's at a point where she has a new attorney that is not playing that shit and was going to instruct her that you're going to let that die because you're literally being accused of a pattern of fraud that involves what you did to Mike Marraccini. And whether or not you believe that's the truth, they're coming after you for that on the off chance that you might be a liar. You're going to leave that alone. And she effing files the renewal while her criminal case is pending because she's so smart. There's lots of things that I could say about what that means. You know, I'm just saying there's lots of things that I could say. All I'm saying is I'm willing to venture a guess.
Why don't you say them?
Oh, for many reasons. I'm just willing to venture a guess that her criminal attorney is livid at her for going after this renewal. I'm willing to bet that she's doing this in pro per. And what she doesn't know, that I know, and that all of these other, you know, people that are involved in her litigation knows, is that, well, maybe I don't know. All I'm saying is this. There are criminal aspects to what she's done, of what she's being charged with in the felony case in Arizona, that may cross over into this family law thing. And the fact that she's tripling down on what has now been alleged to have been crimes in Maricopa County was not the smartest fucking thing to do. So she's either going to take this all the way and further perjure herself, or further perpetrate these frauds and extortions that she's been perpetrating for the last, since 2018 with Marraccini. Or she's going to wise up and try to dismiss. What route does she choose? I don't know. But at this point, the fact that she's gone for a renewal, this would be her second renewal from the original 2018 order of protection. This would be her second renewal. I feel like she's tripled down now, and there's kind of no going back for her. She's reached the point of no return. And so now she wants all the smoke, and she has just committed a fatal flaw. And I will speak more about that.
Her, though. She knows she's gonna. She has to know at this point she's gonna go down. She's gonna try to take everyone and everything with her if she can. You know.
Let me describe what this is like. This is what it's like. She is a cornered rat staring down the jowls of a house cat, who, as nice and cuddly as they might seem on the outside, are vicious hunters. And she's cornered, and she's got nowhere to go. She'd go left, she'd go right. The cat's going to pounce on her. It's best for her to just take her licking, but she is going to fire off one last salvo, and she's charging directly at the cat, basically making herself effectively a kamikaze jet. And she's going to crash and burn spectacularly. I feel like that's where this is going. But at this point, I have no more sympathy for Owens, the person. At this point, she is a criminal, allegedly, on her way to being, when she either accepts a plea deal or, more realistically, is convicted by a jury of her peers. Or, well, there is no or, is there? That's what she is. And she's picking on these male victims that she's had over the years. She's profited off of her various extortions and her frauds. And she's kept this up for years. It's been her MO. This is exacerbating a pattern of behavior that has been on display for over a decade now. And she's going to go out in a blaze of glory. Because I guess it's better to rage against the dying of the lights. Is this her raging? Is this her going out with a bang? Is this her final salvo before she sets up her jail cell for her prison term, which I'm suspecting is going to be a period of 2 to 8 years, maybe? We'll see. All I know is the fact that she's done this, I can only speculate because I've never spoken with her defense attorney, and I have no reason to think that he's a bad one. I have every reason to believe that she is doing this against the advice of counsel. And if she's doing this at this point in time, after everything that we've been through covering this case and everything that she's been through in this case, going through all of the ups and downs with David Gingras and all of the JFC and Justice for Clayton and YouTube channels and false bravado and fake threats, then let her burn.
All right, man.
And I'm ready. Let's go. Let us go.
You knew we saw that with Corey Keith too. A little bit before he, was no longer her attorney, she tried to extort Clayton in that email that she apparently did not tell him about. Because if he knew about it, he would never approve that. Yeah. I don't know if you remember what I'm talking about, but she then David later tried to pass it off as a settlement offer.
No, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. But the judge called it fake or borderline criminal extortion. In illegal extortion, you're not allowed to do what I forgot what she offered. She offered, I will drop this if you drop this. And it amounted to an illegal extortion. That's my memory of it at any rate. But look, my line of sympathy for Laura Owens is over. And should she continue to go down this path, then
Sure.
the tenor of my covering her case is going to change drastically forever.
Yeah.
I'm no longer picking on
Forever.
David Gingras. I'm coming after her directly because
So
enough
what
is enough.
happens if this goes to a hearing? Who's gonna help her out with that? Is she gonna? I'm assuming David's not gonna come to her rescue. I mean, maybe he will.
Well, the last time she did this with Greg, she was pro per.
Yep.
Gingerbread could, I guess, theoretically get involved, but for what? I'd imagine that she's going to be pro per with this. I think that she's done this on her own. But what she's opened herself up to, I don't think that she understands the gravity of it. It was the least advisable thing for her to do. And now that it's done, there's no going back. Because for so many reasons, all I could tell you is this, is that if she continues down this course, she's only making it worse. She's already set up right now in my mind. I don't foresee a world where the Maricopa County District Attorney offers her a plea deal of less than 2 years in state prison.
Mm-hmm.
Now that she's tripling down on this fraudulent DVRO with Mike Marraccini, after everything that we've been through, fuck off with all of that. 5 years.
Yeah.
You don't like it? Take me to trial then. Because I think that there's there is a good enough record of her ability to testify at trial. Now, she doesn't have to testify in her criminal trial. She doesn't have to. But she does have to testify in her family law case. There was no getting around it. There was
Do
no
you really
Fifth
think that
Amendment.
she would you think that she would go without testifying in her criminal case? I don't.
I
don't think she'll agree to it.
If you're talking about a Sarah Boone, I'm going up there to testify no matter what. Yeah, she could do that. I know who you're talking about.
Laura Owens. Yeah,
but that would be,
she's definitely that type.
Yeah, I mean, I could see her going against counsel and wanting to testify the same way that Alex Murdaugh did, the same way that Sarah Boone did. But it's going to be against the advice
Sarah
of
Boone's
counsel. Yeah, there's no world.
Sarah Boone's such a mess. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, that's another. I'm supposed to talk about that tomorrow.
Oh really? Yeah. She's doing some wild, and I won't talk about this too much. She's doing some wild shit where she's like trying to sue her ex-husband for child support payments. I'm like, you're in prison for murdering a dude in a suitcase, and your ex-husband has been taking care of the kid 100% of the time. What are you talking about?
I heard about that. No, I heard about that, the child support thing. Hey, on a side note, I'm not purple today. What do you think about my new lighting?
I'm going to be honest with you,
this one or the purple one?
I like them both. They're fine.
Somebody talked shit about my purple lighting, so I was like, you know what? I'll just do regular then. How about that? And we'll see how that one strikes you. I can't help my face. It's just my face. Purple, red, blue. It doesn't matter. Regular. We're doing regular today. Jen says blue is better.
This is for you, man.
Tiffany Tutrill became a YouTube member. Tiffany Tutrill. What does trill mean? It's like the Devil's Trill Sonata. You totally don't know what that is. Never mind with you, Lauren. Thank you, Tiffany, so much for becoming a member. I appreciate you. Never mind Lauren's face.
What's wrong with my face? Let's see. We got Kelly and Amy. Thank you for becoming a new member. I appreciate you.
What's up, Kelly? And Amy.
Diane, thank you for the $5 super sticker. Appreciate it. This is from Kelly too. Kelly and Amy. She needs to be okay. Oh God, this is my trigger.
Acted? What does that mean?
She needs to be bigger. Hold on. Okay, she needs to be Baker acted that she would renew this with her 7 felonies if she's found guilty. Yeah. Can they get Mike's restraining order thrown out? I'll let Omar answer the second part. But the Baker Act thing, you know what a Baker Act is, yes? It's like a 5150.
Oh,
we call it a Baker Act in Florida.
Well,
So,
I'm not
5150. I can't.
I know
I can't remember
5150
what it's
though.
called in Arizona.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called in Arizona, but in Florida we call it a Baker Act. And it's where like a law enforcement officer, a counselor, a doctor can sign a form basically saying that you are a danger to yourself or someone else, or you are incapable and like crippled by your mental state so much that you can't take care of yourself. And they can hold you for 72 hours at that point until you're seen by a psychiatrist who then decides if you can leave after the 72 hours or if you're going to be like forced to stay for longer. They have to do a whole court hearing. But people say this a lot because it's like this shit that she does is so crazy. They're like, why is she not in an institution? Why is she not hospitalized? I'll tell you why. Because there's like so many dozens and dozens and dozens of sick people that are getting arrested and sent to jail every day when they need to be on those units because they're too sick to take care of themselves. They're too sick to understand when they're harming someone. They're, too sick to be safe and make smart decisions for themselves. And they're getting shoved in jail and then back out onto the streets. Because there's no beds in these institutions that are there to serve those populations because they're filled up with con artists. And I'm just being honest here, con artists, and also, unfortunately, a lot of substance abuse problems because we don't have enough substance abuse facilities, especially not where I work. I can't speak to the whole country or whatever, but where I work. So those beds get filled up with people who are basically institutionalized because they're in a cycle of going into the hospital, relying on what the hospital can provide for them, going back on the street for a couple of days and coming right back. And it's very frustrating. And Laura Owens, if Laura Owens came to the hospital, I get a consult to go see her and I'm talking to her and I'm looking at everything that she's done. My immediate instinct to tell a doctor is not going to be like she needs to be on the psych ward. It's going to be like, well, I can see there's like some aspect of she wants this material or this kind of there's a goal in mind with what she's doing. I can see that there's a material gain to her from doing this. I can see that she is not, like out of her mind. She's very competent. There's no part of her condition that is stopping her from caring for herself, except for maybe, people speculate about like eating disorders, but that's not a thing that you put somebody in a 72-hour crisis facility for. That's just a whole different thing.
What about
she's
like in the
clearly
case of
capable
Karen
of making
Carpenter, though?
Don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh my
anyways,
God.
So she's capable of making like decisions where she's can function as an adult. She can do better if she wants to. She chooses not to. And there's a lot of like circular thinking there when you try to confront her with those things. And you can see that as well, but it's not delusional thinking. It's not like a genuine belief because she goes through so much calculated stuff to try to get the end result that she wants. That is like, no, that person should never be taking up a bed for a genuine sick person in crisis. She should be in a jail cell. Unfortunately, we have shit so ass backwards that the people who need to be in these facilities are in jail. And the people who are in jail, like, you know what I mean? Vice versa. So it's just
you're right. Whatever, if she has a mental illness, is not going to save her from prison. They will stick her in a jail cell. If she gets convicted, she's going to jail. She's not going to a treatment facility unless she arranges for that.
Messy depression is like it's not something that should keep you out of jail. No,
if she understands the difference between right and wrong, and she understood what she was doing, what she clearly did, she's going to jail. And by the way, if you plead like, oh, I'm not guilty by reason of insanity, well, they will get you sane and then you will still stand trial. And that very rarely works. That became a thing, like, I think back in like the 70s. It was the first documented case where that actually worked. But like 99% of the time, it's not something that works. It delays proceedings, nothing more. It's not going to keep her out of trouble with the criminal court, and it's not going to stop her from being sanctioned, obviously, as you've seen in the family law courts. And now she's going after Marraccini. She's already been sanctioned in the Eckerd case. So it stands to reason if the Marraccini court decides that she is similarly a liar, a perjurer, an extortionist, a fraudster, whatever, she's also going to get sanctioned in that case, however many dollars and then she's going to be paying that back as well, or probably not. Honestly don't think that she's ever going to end up paying off Clayton Eckert, unfortunately. But it'll be something else to tack on to the tally, I guess.
Yeah. Hang on. Boxing for life. Thank you for the 5. Can you explain the motion to extend time to file motion to remain? You know what they're talking about?
No.
I think that came out today. Okay.
What is that?
Let me pull this up real quick. It's like a 1-page thing, so it's not gonna be hard to.
What case is this of?
Here. Loris in a criminal court.
Oh, it's in Owens?
Yeah.
A motion to extend time to file a motion to remand a grand jury. Okay.
Yeah, give me just 1 sec. Here it is. I'm gonna pull up the screen. Move that real quick.
You got some gnarly ass noises coming out of your microphone.
Dude, I asked you earlier if that was a problem. Hang on.
I didn't notice it then.
Dude, how could you not notice it? It was so quiet. I was like, do you hear anything in the background? And you didn't notice anything. What does it sound like to you? Can you make the sound?
It sounds like an alligator growling.
No, I need you to make the sound. Make the sound.
I cannot. It'll be sexual.
Make the sound.
I cannot make the sound, Lauren.
You know, there's going to be at least half of your viewership is going to enjoy that, right? Just
I swear to God, it's like heavy. I can't now. See, now I can't do it because he built it up too much. It sounds like heavy breathing.
To move forward until you make the sound. I'll call your dad. He can make it for me.
Oh boy, I'm sure he would. He'd do it for free.
That's why I love him so much. All right. I can never meet your dad now. You know that, right?
Yes, you can.
I can never.
He knows nothing about your overtures, by the way.
I'll make sure he does.
Try to explain.
I don't know if I can zoom in. It won't let me zoom in anymore on this. Hang on, let me see. It's okay. So the motion to extend time to file and motion to remand to grand jury. You know what that means?
Yeah, it just means they're basically challenging the probable cause findings, and they want a new one.
What does that? Yeah, what does that mean? You need to explain that like we're stupid.
Yeah, so like they've had a grand jury and they found probable cause to bring these charges and everything. I'm going to try to read this thing that Lauren, not Laura. Laura Owens, by and through undersigned counsel and pursuant to Rule 12.9. You know what? Respectfully request that the time to file a motion to remand to the grand jury be extended. It's like an appeal, sort of. It's like they've already had a grand jury to indict her on these 7 charges. They basically want a new one. They want a new grand jury. They want a do-over. The grand jury transcripts in this matter was filed on May 20th, 2025, and the arraignment took place on May 29th, pursuant to Rule 12.9. I can't read that. Here, I'll just pull it up on Google. Rule 12.9.
You good?
Are you good?
We don't have to read. We don't have to read that. You know, we can just move on to the next thing.
Rule 12.9 is a motion challenging grand jury proceedings. It's a request for a new probable cause finding. It's supposed to be filed within 45 days after the certified transcript. So they're just asking for a new grand jury. That's all. That's all it is.
Okay. What would that entail?
Just basically a new rundown of the state's evidence against Laura Owens and whether or not there is probable cause to force her to answer for these charges. And it's unique to Arizona because in California they don't play this shit. It's like in California the equivalent. We don't do grand juries in California. In California we do preliminary hearings, which is basically the functional equivalent. And what they do is the state puts on a case and they just tell the judge that this is the evidence that we have that we're basing these charges on. And then the judge decides whether or not to hold the defendant to answer for the charges. So with this grand jury, they had a grand jury in there, and they decided there was enough probable cause to face her to answer for these 7 felony charges. So now they're asking for a new one. That's all it is. They're just asking for a new probable cause finding, perhaps based on new evidence, perhaps based on some deficiency that they saw in the grand jury proceedings. But that's essentially what it is. They're just asking for a do-over. That's all.
All right. And that is that like a thing that normally gets approved?
I mean, I don't practice in Arizona. I could tell you in California.
Yeah, I know. Somebody told me that about 40 times.
Yeah, in California,
like I heard that on YouTube.
Yeah, in California, this would not be that big of a deal. Like the probable cause hearing is usually not. It's either yes or no, and we just go straight to trial. So the fact they're asking for a new prelim, I have no idea. But I'd imagine that they just, if there's a reason to do it, they grant it. Like, what's the grounds that they're asking for the new hearing? I'm trying to read your thing. Defense counsel requests more time to file a motion. Therefore, defense counsel cannot yet say whether the transcripts of the grand jury proceedings contains any grounds to move for a remand. So they haven't even listed okay. In the simplest terms, they're asking for an appeal of the original grand jury findings.
Okay.
But they haven't stated any grounds why they would ask for such a thing. They're just asking for more time to go through the grand jury transcripts to see whether or not there is a remandable thing. And so I'm not familiar with Arizona criminal law enough to know the percentage of which it gets granted. And so I can't even really answer that question for you.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, that was it. That was the whole question.
Oh, well, cheers to that. How about that?
Yeah. All right, man. Okay.
By the way, how was your taping with you went on a Zach and Dana show the other day. How was that?
It was Donna's show. Yeah. Me and Zach were there in the studio with her. It was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
What was it like going to
I've never been in a
studio?
space like that.
Well, you've been to my home studio.
I was a little weirded out at first. I was like, there's so many cameras in here. What the fuck? I have like a webcam at home. That's it.
I know. It looked like a lot fancier than my studio. I feel like my studio is fancier than yours, but then their studio is like way fancier than mine.
Absolutely. Well, I've been in both of our studios, and I can tell you yours is definitely fancier than mine.
Well, yeah. I mean, I got the
mine is just a webcam in an attic.
You do yours in the attic?
I don't have any mood lighting.
Lauren, I swear to God, I feel like you're in a haunted room. That's like the second time I've seen like some kind of thing moving behind you.
What thing?
Just review the video. I swear to God, I saw something go under your bed.
I fucking hate you.
If the chat,
stand by, please.
Okay, guys, could you back me up? Timestamp this moment. I literally saw like a dark shadow going underneath Lauren Neidigh's bed or behind the bed. I couldn't tell. Maybe my depth perception is off. I feel like Lauren is staying in a haunted hotel room.
Trying to see if it's my shadow, but I guess not.
It's
no,
definitely
dude, I don't.
Not your shadow.
Well, I looked and there's nothing under the bed. Okay, so I don't know what to tell you.
Well,
I don't know what I was gonna do if I found anyone under there. But
gently graze your neck tonight, or like blow in your ear or something. I don't know.
I mean,
the ghost of Christmas past.
Jesus. Okay. Well, that's a little. Not the worst offer I've ever had.
Anyway, to the topic of conversation for today.
Yeah, what the fuck?
No, I just gotta say, just as a man, not even as a lawyer, I am flabbergasted that Laura Owens is taking this path against Mike Marraccini. And look, I know what she's alleged. I know all of the things that she alleged. I also know, because all of the information is publicly available at this point, what the defenses to all of that are. And the fact that she's still carrying on this way, I would love to be a fly on the wall between her and defense counsel. You know what? Let's role play right now. Okay, you're Laura Owens.
Oh God.
You're Laura Owens.
Okay.
I'm going to play her defense attorney. I'm ringing you on the phone. Answer.
I don't answer the phone. I have unknown calls silenced.
I'm texting you, Laura, answer the phone.
Who is this?
It's your lawyer.
Which one?
Laura, what the fuck? What did you do? What did you do? What did we talk about? What are you doing? What is wrong with you?
I'm not a good role player, man.
I need Schnitzel or Neidigh or something.
You do, because I don't even know what to say to that other than something ridiculous. Because I'm like, I can't put myself in the mind of a fucking cunt. I mean,
Yes,
I can
you
be kind of a cunt sometimes, but you know.
You can't
whatever.
be kind of a cunt. Gosh, I just
Thank you. That was very agreeable.
I am gobsmacked that she's done this. It is if there was anything she could have done wrong right now with respect to her criminal case, it would be filing this against Mike Marraccini right now. Really? Right now? Does she know what she's being charged with? Does she understand what they're saying about her? What they're alleging?
But she's innocent, you dumbass.
Oh, fucking Lauren. Oh, God damn it. You're so dumb. Laura Owens, you're so fucking dumb. What is wrong with you? Jesus Christ.
I want Bruce says he can role play Dave or Brett from Rapton. I want Bruce to role play Laura, and that's the only way I'll participate.
Dave could or Bruce could role play MedChill. Tell me about pap smears.
Why would that be a question? You could just chat GPT that shit.
One? I mean, I don't know. I don't think if I needed a pap smear, I don't think I'd want Chat GPT to do it.
Huh is right, Jessica. Huh?
Oh, I really don't have much like intelligent analysis to offer other than Lauren Owens. What the
you
fuck?
Said Lauren Owens?
I did say Lauren. I said.
Why are you always calling me Laura and her Lauren?
I call you Laura. I call her Lauren.
I'm offended by that.
It's something that I do. I don't know what to tell you. You've known this about me for a long time now.
Yeah,
Bruce
that's
says,
true.
Don't make me deliver 9,000 more babies. Oh, Jesus. I don't know, man. I don't know what to do with Laura Owens right now. I'm gobsmacked. She's such a fucking knob cheese.
A knob cheese.
Yeah. She's definitely. I have nothing else to say to her.
More of a Tony Robbins and anal kind of gal, but all right.
What is your analysis about all of this? I've been going on, I feel like, for 37 minutes. What do you think about what? Okay, so you've heard my analysis, and I feel like mine is very negative towards Miss Owens. What do you?
And you think mine is going to be any better than that? Mine is going to be less insightful, less thoughtful, and more swearing. It's not going to be helpful.
That's kind of what I'm looking for. Like you as a person, like what do you? You've been following this case as long as I have. What are you thinking right now upon hearing this news? I'm honestly curious.
I mean, it's not surprising to me. I told you. I keep telling you, like, you think that there are lines that this person won't cross, and there absolutely are not lines that she won't cross because she was an entitled bitch who got raised by parents who supported her scam her entire life. So, like, what else could she really do at this point? All she's ever had was payoff after payoff after payoff for that behavior. She got her revenge time after time again, and nothing but like humiliated other people, and it always worked out for her. So she's never going to stop until this ends in like something destructive for her. And she actually has to experience. No.
Bronco Fett wants to know if knob cheese is like dick cheese. It is not. It is not. That is not what I meant.
I'm pretty sure they are the same. I don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe it is, but that's not what I meant. That's the point.
What did you mean by that, by the way?
Knob cheese. I don't know. I heard a Brit say it and I liked it. I thought it was funny. And then
what do you think it means when a British person says knob?
When you phrase it like that, I guess it kind of does sound like, okay, I get it. I get why you would think that. I just didn't take it that way when I was interpreting it, when I heard it, however many months ago.
knob cheese is a vulgar slang term for, well, we're not going to finish that. All right. Sorry. I just looked it up for you. Just to confirm.
Oh wait, now
And it's
I gotta look it
worse
up.
than I thought.
What is
So-
what is a knob? What is a knob
You
cheese?
said it, dude. What are you? Oh my God.
I just
took a
told my
turn. It always
daughter
does.
not to say things that she doesn't mean or that she doesn't know what it means. Knob cheese is a vulgar. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so I guess
Yeah.
to answer
Right.
that question, it's exactly the same.
Like, what do you think a knob? Oh my God. What do you think a knob is?
Like a doorknob. I don't know. I wasn't thinking. I just don't have that dirty of a mind, I guess.
Oh God. Yeah, that's not true at all.
It's
That
like
doesn't track.
truffle butter. Michelle says it's like truffle butter.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna read that one out loud, but okay.
I didn't realize that was an offensive thing. A doorknob has cheese. It does. Sometimes, I mean, conceivably, I don't know. You know what? I'll never say it again now that I don't know what it means. I'll never say that ever again.
Say what?
Never, Lauren, Jesus. Never mind.
I've repeatedly asked you not to call me Jesus.
Oh, okay. I believe the whole knob conversation was because I called Laura Owens a knob cheese, and I'm not going to retract.
You did, and that I guess
statement.
was the start of your villain era or something. I don't know what.
I mean, look, no, I mean, just correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like for like a year and a half now, since April of last year is when I started in on this case. I feel like I've been pretty nice to Laura. I've tried to give her advice. I've tried to, like, on the sly, tell her that, hey, David Gingras is leading you astray. When she would do stupid shit, I would blame David Gingras. I would not blame Laura Owens. Other people would do that. But now,
she made her whole life being a fucking dumb bitch without David Gingras. Why is it his fault now? You know, I mean, he enabled it, sure, but
well, he's out of the picture. Who gives a shit about gingerbread now? The guy's a fucking who cares about him? Now she's got competent counsel. I have to imagine she does. And she's still on about this. I have no more sympathy for this lady. I have none. And so she wants the smoke. She's going to get it. And I don't think that she knows what's coming. She doesn't know what's coming.
You're talking about when you first started talking about this in April. Do you remember when we first started talking, you and I?
It was around May or June of last year, yeah.
Okay, I can't remember.
I don't know if we started talking back then, but like I was like a fan of your channel. I saw that you were covering Laura Owens, and I was like, oh, look, a brand new YouTuber. I'm a brand new YouTuber too. And so like we had like fellowship in our newness of YouTube channel.
You said it that way. So I oh God, I watched your first stream on this and I was like, this guy sucks. This guy sucks. Because you said something about Mike that I really didn't like. I was so mad. I don't know. I can't remember what you called him, but basically it was just like that he was. I don't want to say dumb for not doing something, and I was just like, I hate this guy. He sucks so much. And so I like rage quit your stream, and then I came back like a couple weeks later and I was like, oh, he's fine, I guess.
Well, in retrospect, I don't think that any of the guys were necessarily dumb. I mean, I don't know what I said back then, but like, I mean, what do you do with like a mentally ill woman that you're trying to like get rid of? And so you want to break up with them. And so like they cause a scene on a flight and act like a 4-year-old and throw like a 4-year-old tantrum in front of everybody. What do you even do? What do you even do?
This lady claims multiple times to have been pregnant with your babies, and she has ultrasounds to back it up, even they're fake, and you know that now. But like, and also she, you know, you took her to the place where she says she had an ovary removed because she said she had ovarian cancer. So like, you go through that stuff with her. So it's a little bit of a mind fuck. And I think I told you this before. This is a story I told Dave. Like when I first started doing this, like the reason I really wanted to talk about it was like I had an ex who faked cancer. And that was a really terrible thing. And there was a lot of things that went over my head. And it was like back then, you know, surely I thought it was like the end of the world. And so everything that she said had to be true because I couldn't accuse her of lying to me. But now it's just kind of like, wow, that shit was fucking crazy. How could I not see that? Because that's the dumbest thing in the world for me to believe. Like all these things, like she would like fake seizures and shit like that. And it was nutty.
Yo, that is crazy. Can I just say this? I is weird because I hear a lot of stories from my clients and from my friends about people faking cancer. If you fake cancer in your lifetime,
yeah,
you're a piece of shit. I just want you to know that. Like, why would you fake something like that? Why would you fake that? What is wrong with you?
I don't know, man. I had like a it wasn't a serious thing, but at the time it felt like the end of the world. I had like a scare once, and I was just like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna die!" And it felt like it was literally felt like the worst thing ever. So I can't imagine faking something like that and like putting your friends and family through it. Dude, I don't know, dude, because I was like
I
a
announced that
mess.
I have cancer like every other week. To be fair, it's like I don't know, I'm gonna die. I don't know what's happening. like I only got so much
All right,
time
well,
left.
yeah, okay.
But and it turns out it's maybe I just didn't eat that day or something. I don't know what to tell you. I'm such a
No, it's
baby
just your
when it comes
period.
to like
You
my
turn Nora
and then
Jones on and
I turn on
chill out.
Nora Jones.
Jesus God. That's
A
my
little
I
bit
have
of
cancer playlist now.
Nora Jones,
Jesus.
Megan Trainor,
Yeah.
Estelle, or is that her name? Estelle? What's her name? Adele, not Estelle. Adele. I put on some Adele.
Estelle? Estelle. You forgot Adele's name.
Because I obviously
Sure.
don't listen to her. But Adele
I'll
would
just
be
call her Laura. That's what you do with
if I
everyone
had a
else.
period. I understand why people would throw on Adele. Is all I'm saying.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Oh. All right.
But for the
I don't know
record,
that
when I am on my man period, I'll throw in some Marvin Gaye. That's my go-to, or some Al Green, or some Donny Hathaway. Every now and then, I'll throw in some Johnny Cash. When I'm just in
I'm
a
gonna make
mood and
you
I
a
need to vibe
mixtape,
out.
bro. I'm gonna make you a mixtape. It's gonna be so bad.
I've seen your mixtapes. I don't want your mixtapes.
I didn't ask you
Anywhere
if you
near.
wanted a mixtape. I said I'm gonna make you a mixtape. Okay.
Like it's the 90s. Hey, what's up, Rob?
Absolutely.
Yo, me and Rob are supposed
Hey,
to
Rob.
do. I was supposed to do a live with Rob. I really got to hit him up. We got to do a live. I told him I was going to do one, and then I got really busy.
Oh, you know who I got to talk to is Rich. You know Rich?
Which one?
Rich is like an old friend of Ron Owens, who's been making YouTube videos.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I asked him if you wanted to come on the show next week. He said yes, so we're gonna work that out.
That'd be amazing. I'm curious about
he's funny. He's a funny guy.
I'm curious about his take about Laura Owens. What his experience?
I mean, I don't want to answer for him. I know he didn't
I'll let
really
him say that. It's all hearsay with you.
But yeah.
Yeah, no, but that would be the reason. No, for sure. I'm just I'm curious. I'm just a curious jelly bean over here. Rob says he's got some great trivia. You know, I did call myself a jelly bean? That is not a euphemism for clitoris. Get your mind out the gutter. I feel like your mind's been in the gutter all day.
I feel like you might be doing it wrong. Just saying.
We're supposed to meet up in Phoenix, and I was talking about creme brulee, and then you're like, "Are we speaking in euphemisms?" Like, no, Lauren, 2 days ago, bro. I am not speaking in euphemisms. I want some creme brulee. I want to go to a good steakhouse. I want to give me a good surf and turf or something, and then for dessert, have a good creme brulee. It requires a proper steakhouse. And then you like send it in the left field somewhere, and I was mad at you all day.
You described your penis as filet mignon and said you wanted to go girl all over the place. So I don't want to hear it, man.
I don't think it had anything to do with my penis, for one. I was talking about food. What were you talking about? It's like we should find a good steakhouse and get some good surf and turf and creme brulee. And here's like something about your penis.
I was
like,
also
what is
talking
wrong
about
with you?
something to eat. I mean, I don't know what the difference is.
I said we should find a good cigar lounge, a good steakhouse. Lauren, I don't know what to tell you now.
You're bringing this up like it happened today. No, it was like yesterday. It's been way over 24 hours since that happened. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm still mad at you for that visual that you gave me. It's like, what the fuck, Lauren?
You took us there, okay? I may have planted the seed, but I
was talking about food.
Yeah, sure.
I was legitimately talking about food.
God damn it. All right. And we already have someone named Knob Cheese in the chat. Wait, where is it? Where's the knob cheese? Oh, there it is. I had some creme brulee and how do you say that?
Coeur d'Alene the other day. Oh boy.
Oh man. Your camera went up. You're not allowed to change your username back, whoever that is.
Oh, I forgot to put my phone on the charger. You know what, man? It is what it is. I'm off camera now for the rest of the day. There, how about that?
I think we're probably just about ready to wrap it up. Let me run through these really quick. Karen Carson, thank you for the 5. I think she is devious and con obsessed, but not autistic, crazy, or psycho. Just stupid. I agree with that.
Stupid is how she wrote that.
Jamie Earhart, thank you for becoming a member, and God bless you for doing it after everything we just said. Another date Shump, thank you for the 50 super sticker. Wow, that's really nice. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Another day Chump. I like that one.
This is okay. So this is a super chat for you, but a question for me. So I'll let you read it. Yeah, go ahead.
Lauren, I need you to explain the difference between mental illness and personality disorders. Ahoy, ahoy. Antlers. Woo. From Bruce, lovingly. I miss Bruce. I feel like I haven't talked to him in a long time. Okay. Because we skipped Vlad. Anyway.
Well, yeah, why don't you do that?
What is the answer to that question?
You skipped Vlad. Why did you skip Vlad?
Because I was in Vegas with the kids.
I'll give it to you if you tell me. Oh, that's right. You took your children to go gambling. I forgot.
It was not my idea.
Okay. Well, so mental illness is like you can have like states of depression and anxiety or whatever. Personality disorders, I feel like they're more of a constant thing. You have like constant sort of distortions in your thinking and disruptions in your relationships and stuff like that. It's like a lifelong thing. And it's always present, and you can kind of learn how to manage it with therapy and a lot of like hard work with that over time. But if you are somebody who has like a narcissistic personality or something like that, you're way less likely, or an antisocial personality, you're way less likely to get that help. And so it's just like a lot of those people, and I'm not saying everyone, because there are other types of personality disorders that this does not apply to whatsoever. But it's just like you have lower regard for others, and you feel like your feelings are the most important thing. If you're like a narcissist, obviously, if you have antisocial personality disorder, which is like more colloquially known as a psychopath, that kind of thing, you're not really thinking about other people. You feel like you feel like what's going on in your head is like the version of events. It's like you hold yourself in the highest regard, and everything you do is right, and everything everyone else does is wrong. And you can't really treat that with meds the way you can with like a depression. You know what I mean? So it's a little hard for me to explain right now, just because I came out of a conversation where we were just talking about dick cheese. So I'm doing my best, but it's for me, it's more of a constant unstable pattern in relationships and stuff like that, and the way that you relate to others and the people around you, than like a mental illness, like a depression, where it's like mostly internalized, and it's how you kind of relate to yourself is the best way that I could explain it, just in simple terms at the moment. But I'll give you a better breakdown sometime soon. Thanks, Bruce.
I feel like I learned nothing.
Let's see. This is I believe that. Hang on. Diane, thank you for the 5. Can Omar explain the legal ramifications for Laura? Why was refiling against Mike such a bad choice, other than being a total dick move?
Oh, well, because
did you hear any of that?
In the most basic of terms, she has now subjected herself to scrutiny in a family law case where she has no Fifth Amendment protections that she would have in criminal court, to the extent that she further perjures herself or offers further inconsistent statements in the family law case. They're going to take the transcripts from that in the criminal case, and worst case scenario, amend the criminal complaint to include additional charges, or use it as a further evidence of her pattern of fraudulent and perjurous behavior to further incense the jury and gain a guilty plea, and possibly enhance whatever sentence she'll receive upon a guilty verdict. How about that?
Red. And then we got one more for you here. Hang on one second. Let me pull that off. And here it is. Hang on.
Oh, Aquanetta,
There.
you make my day more than you. I don't even know what I was trying to say. You make my day more.
I think it makes sense. I think it makes sense. Yeah.
For the record, I'm trying to charge my. Someone said I need to update my picture. I'm trying to charge my I forgot to put my phone on the charger before it started. My phone is my camera when I'm at the house, and so it is what it is. How about that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Matcha Rob.
Oh God.
Matcha?
Knob Cheese says Laura got preggers from Dick Cheese.
Oh, what's God. The mental illness perspective from? Oh, do you know if it's a thing whether or not knob cheese could affect the DNA in a pregnancy? Like, do you know if it's a thing whether or not hygiene plays a role in the genetic disposition of a fetus? I'm just going to assume by that face that you don't know what I'm talking about. You know, never mind. I retract the question. I'll ask Dr. Mudchill. How about that?
He might be the only one to answer it.
I'm just building off of that comment that you put on the screen. So
yeah, all right. I think we're done tonight, guys.
All right.
I think this is over. I think
this is the point where it's best if we just sign off. Oh, I was supposed to do a thing about Epstein tonight. You know what? I'm going to save that for tomorrow. I'm just going to save it for tomorrow.
I think you should do it right now. You're in your prime, buddy. I think you should do it right now.
Yeah. I just feel like I should.
Make sure you call him a knob cheese. I feel like this is just the best time, though.
Oh, yeah, but you know, those kinds of videos are tricky. I got to reintroduce Brad at some point, and I'd rather do it when I'm sober.
Oh yeah.
Ish.
Okay. That's fine.
So,
all right.
Yeah, no, I'll
thanks
say
guys for joining us. We're gonna
just to tease tomorrow's show. I'm going to be talking about Epstein. I'm going to be talking about Koberger. I'm not going to be talking about Laura Owens unless there's a reason to. But just know this, that there is a reckoning coming for Laura Owens, the likes of which she has never imagined. And when is this coming? I thought this was about an RO, but this discussion is nasty. I don't know what to tell you. You know, it was, I don't know what to say. It is. Ultimately,
we're
supposed
both 6 weeks. I think I
apologize on behalf of my
friend
Lauren. I apologize because I didn't know what knob cheese meant. I also apologize on behalf of I mean, I just thought it meant something else. I never considered what it meant. It just sounded funny when I heard it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm exhausted and stressed, and you're drunk. So it's like, how is this supposed to go? You know what I mean? It devolved.
Digress to impress. I like that, Bruce.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Yeah. So tomorrow I'm doing Kober. I'm going to be doing a thing on Epstein, and then we're going to be doing Flad for the first time in a couple of weeks because we missed last week, and so we will see. Yeah, but do y'all know it's like 10:19 a.m.? It's basically 1 a.m. for Lauren. She's still on East Coast time, I feel like. And I've been up since 4:30 a.m. this morning, and so don't judge us too harshly. How about that?
Yeah, I mean, also, you can try if you want to, if you really want to judge us. You keep doing that, and I keep saying don't. Okay. I mean, I guess I should just let you at this point.
By the way, if
that's just kind of how we are.
That is our. As we've established throughout the day, Lauren, this is just kind of our love language. I don't know what to tell you. we
Well,
rag on each other
I
this
get
way.
lots of comments. They're like, "Can you guys joke around less, or whatever, joke around less, or be less goofy?" And I'm just like, dude, I'm doing this in my free time. It's like 10
There's a time
p.m.
and a
or
place.
here, and like
Yeah.
1 at home. So like, what do you want from me? When
Look,
I want to be serious, I do videos by myself.
that's
So
exactly what I was about to say. When I do serious videos, I can't have Lauren on. So when Lauren's
right.
on, I just know that there's going to have to be another time and place where I do a serious show. But if you're in the area in Phoenix, Arizona, that come this Sunday evening around 6 p.m., me and Lauren are going to be joined by Andy and Zach and Clayton Eckert.
Clayton Eckert is going to be there. Yeah.
At the Phoenix Improv.
So he's gonna be cool. We don't talk to Clayton like this, just for clarification. Clayton does not endorse our conversation at all. So just saying.
Clayton has nothing to do with this.
He will be there with us. Yeah.
But he's gonna be there live
right,
at the Improv, and so if you guys are over there, I guess we'll see you there. How about that?
Mm-hmm. Oh, Lauren, just tell them you make the video exactly how they want for 10 grand. 10 grand. That's a little low. But
yeah, if y'all want us to like not say certain words, just leave super chats, and I'll try to get Lauren to refrain from using the C word.
Do that. I will not refund you cunts if you do that, so it's not going to happen. Okay. Jamie Earhart, thank you for the 5. The two of you deserve the most entertaining podcast award. Thank you very much. We should get an actual. We should actually do a named podcast. I don't know what it would be though. We'll have to figure it out later when I'm
Omar and Lauren
sane.
On Tuesday nights or something. I don't know what it would be. But we could figure.
It is Thursday, my man.
Thursday then.
It is Thursday. How much? You know what? Never mind.
Oh, are you asking about my BAC?
Larry Owens.
Probably a 0.11. Larry Owens, the court of random opinion. This is Laura Owens. Jesus Christ.
Larry's my dad's
Laura Neidigh. For my cesspool is your jacuzzi. That was my introduction to Lauren. So she didn't like me because she thought that I sucked.
Your cesspool.
Your cesspool, isn't that your line? Your cesspool is my jacuzzi. He's like, what? That's disgusting.
Yes, that's correct. More disgusting than knob cheese?
To be fair, I didn't know what knob cheese was. And now I do. And I'll never say it again.
I don't buy it.
Unless I'm talking to my brother or something.
Dude, we got that one. Okay, cool. We should go because
It's time to go. I think it's time to go.
Yeah, it's time to go. It's been over an hour. We said we were gonna do this less than 30 minutes.
I told you it wasn't gonna be 30 minutes. Yeah, right. When does that ever happen? You know what? I think the expert.
I'm not gonna answer that because we've already said enough disgusting stuff tonight.
I love that the expert is in chat because I think the expert is the only person that's ever called me gay on a live stream. I went on MG Law. I went on MG Law's live stream once. Expert was on there.
I invited you in there. We were both. I was absolutely stoned, and you were drunk out of your mind.
No, and then you dipped, and so I was there by myself, and I was like, "Wow, you guys have great beards." And then he's like, "At this point, y'all are just." The expert said, "At this point, you're just hitting on us. At this point, that's kind of gay." It's like, well,
he was probably drunk too, man. That's really funny though.
Oh, all I'm trying to say is
we gotta get out of here, man. All right,
let's get out of here. All right, let's go. Love you, folks.
Obviously, you're flirting with him all night again.
Jesus Christ.
Bye.
Bye-bye.